Warm greetings from the High 10. It is Everyday Shenanigans on this Saturday, February 15th, 2020. Want to bring you a crazy story of mischief and mayhem. The source is CNN News. They met on a dating app, then he robbed a bank on their first date and forced her to be the getaway driver. And you thought your worst first date story was bad. A Massachusetts woman became an unexpected getaway driver after a man she met on a dating app robbed a bank on their first date. Christopher Castillo, the unnamed woman's would-be Robin Hood, pled guilty this week to armed robbery and 3 counts of assault and battery on a police officer, all committed on the first date on December 5th, 2016, according to the Bristol County District Attorney's Office. Castillo was sentenced to 3 years in state prison for the robbery, plus 2 years in the Bristol County House of Corrections for violently struggling against and spitting on police who tried to subdue him, according to the District Attorney's Office. The woman wasn't charged. The worst date ever story was enough punishment. How her worst first date began. It all started, the woman told police, when she picked up Castillo from his parents' home in Capashet, Rhode Island, and drove him 30 minutes east toward North Attleboro, Massachusetts. She said he drank wine in the passenger seat of her Nissan Maxima, which is also illegal, but he wasn't charged for that one. The two had never met in person before that fateful day in 2016, she told police, so why would she think anything was wrong when he told her to pull over as they approached the bank? He got out of her car and left her there alone for a few minutes. Then suddenly he came running back, sweating, with sunglasses, a hat, a gun, and $1,000 cash in hand, the woman said. F and go, he told her. She panicked, she told police, so she did as she was told. Her date told bank teller he was really hurting. The district attorney's office fills in the blanks on what happened while he was inside the bank. Castillo walked into the Bristol County Savings Bank branch in North Attleboro and showed a bank teller a gun. He demanded $1,000 and said he needed it badly and he was really hurting, he told the teller. The teller handed him the money, then he ran back into his date's Maxima and ordered her to step on it. His accidental accomplice obeyed at first, but once she spotted flashing sirens from North Attleboro police cruisers on their tail, she immediately pulled over and walked away from the car. Castillo stayed inside and ducked from the police. Police pulled Castillo out of his hapless date's car as he violently struggled, spit on them, and told them his gun wasn't loaded, according to the district attorney's office. After he was subdued and handcuffed, police searched the car and found a .44 caliber handgun, an antique belonging to Castillo's stepfather, and the hat and sunglasses that matched the description of what the robber was wearing. Oh, and $1,000? Police found that in Castillo's wallet. Years after the date from hell, Castillo ended up sentenced to 5 years of incarceration. His date got off without a charge and probably with a healthy skepticism toward online dating. Verification for this story is CNN. Lordy, where do I begin? I know. Some of you gonna wreak havoc in the comment section. You're gonna say she should have known better. She met him online. But what have I told you all about that? That foul is foul and rank is rank, and it doesn't really matter where you meet the man. Walmart, Starbucks, a friend, the bar, it's all the same. But I get it. I get what you're saying. So many crazy stories, so many horrible stories, deadly stories of women meeting men online in terrible situations. Well, you know the queen getting ready to bring it to you because I'm going to go full throttle on this one. She should have known better to talk to him because he didn't even have a car. Ding! Living with his parents. Ding! Bye, Felicia. Or is it better yet, bye, Roscoe? As I state, we all make mistakes. We all can be a fool for love, wanting to meet people, give them the benefit of the doubt, talk to them anyway. They got great conversation. Well, let's be truthful. We already know homeboy didn't have no good conversation due to the fact that, one, he don't got no car. Bad English, yes, I know. He's staying with his parents. So where's this date going? Can you imagine? Now, they didn't give an age range of these two people, but just imagine. Fully grown adults. One probably looking for love, the other one looking for a hustle. And you meet this person you've never met, put him inside of your car, and the only thing he got on his mind is robbing a damn bank. And she could have went down, depending on the state, the city. You know how things go. But she was lucky. And she had enough sense to say, I'm not getting ready to ride this ride out. My car not. I'm pulling over and I'm getting out. I'm going to let this fool catch the charge on his own. And she did the right thing. This is sad to me. Sad and pathetic, because there are a lot of people out here, men and women alike, that are looking for love, wanting to date, wanting to see what's out there. And you take a chance just getting on a date site because you don't know who you're talking to. You don't know who you're meeting and greeting. You don't know who you're actually dating. And to think on your first date, you go pick up some sap, put him in your car, give him a ride. He tells you to pull over to a bank, and he goes in there to rob the bank. Now imagine had some crazy person chased him out there and started shooting at her car. You know, you got some good civilians out there that like to play the hero. You see where I'm going? This could have ended up terribly. God forbid they were on her tail to where they could have caused her to wreck her car. Anything. A happy cop that wanted to start shooting, ask questions later. You get my drift. This is bad. This is really bad. And I can see why a lot of women, and some men as well, don't want to date people on the date site, because you hear such horrible stories, horrible things that people do to others. A lot of it is a lot of men doing it to women, but there are those cases of women being hustlers and grand manipulators as well. They're on the take too. But this is so horrible. And when he told the teller he was hurting real bad, hell, who ain't hurting real bad? Everybody's suffering, needing money. But you don't go rob a bank. And you sure as hell don't do it with a stranger you don't know and risk their life and safety and livelihood because you hurting bad. This is so tragic, but it ended well for this lady because she was not harmed, and nor was she arrested for accessory to a robbery. And hopefully he's sitting somewhere and being real still and getting all the rest he can. I empathize with her, and I empathize with many women. I empathize with my own self, because it is hard being a single woman out here wanting to date, wanting to meet someone, a decent someone. And Lord have mercy, if this is what's out there, we are doomed, sure enough. The dating pool. Just got to pray. You have to pray. You have to pray about the people you meet out here. And as I have said to many of you in the comment section, it doesn't matter if it's the date site. It doesn't matter where you meet a man or a woman. If their spirit isn't right, the date site don't have anything to do with it. Where you met them don't have anything to do with it. If they ain't right, they just ain't right. Know why. Like and share. Drop your comments below. And until the next video, this is Everyday Shenanigans. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.